Hello, I am Caleb Werder. I am the Washington State Young Farmers and Ranchers Coordinator. So I help coordinate our local YF&R program to the AFB level and back down again, working with all of our Farm Bureau counties and all of our YF&R committee members. Here I have with me is Kelsey Knight, our YF&R chair for Washington, and Katie Porterfield, our vice chair for our program. So going through this, what are some highlights that we've gotten done so far this year together?
Our YF&R program our main goal is to build tomorrow's future leaders for the agriculture industry. So that is our main focus. We have our conferences, our leadership programs. We have trainings throughout the state and on national levels. Unfortunately, with this year's COVID-19, all of those conferences were canceled on us. We were about to fly out to Kentucky for the National YF&R Conference, and the day before we flew out, everything was canceled on us. And it's been that spiral ever since.
Yeah, and then we had to kind of jump on board with a different program. We usually have a summer meeting every year, and this year we had to limit it to the state committee, and we came up with a way to have a safe COVID-friendly meeting, and a few of us were able to get together within the state regulations, how they would allow us to, and get our summer business done in order to prepare for our annual meeting coming up in a few weeks for young farmers and ranchers. So that was very productive, but we missed a lot of faces this year for sure, with having to be limited. And then with the wildfires on top of all this COVID, that was, what else can we do? And this last weekend, got to put together a really cool community service project we're going to talk some more about here, that, we were able to come together despite COVID and still get some great efforts done and get our community service in for the year. So that was awesome.
So a great part of our YF&R program is our competitive events. We have our collegiate discussion meet and our older discussion meet for the ones not in college anymore. Unfortunately, all of those events were canceled this year, but we are preparing for next year, 2021, and we are excited, hoping those competitions will happen.
And the competitions include discussion meet, collegiate level, and a regular member for everyone above collegiate. Collegiate is held every year at either the Fusion Leadership Conference or Young Farmers and Ranchers Convention, and then regular discussion meet is held at the annual AFBF convention. And so even though we're not participating in those at those conventions this year, the topics will be released for the new year. And we would hope if COVID lets us have some events back, we will be able to get together as a state and prepare some tips and some practice for those wanting to participate in discussion meet, because it's a very worthwhile experience. But there's two other competitions, and that's the Excellence in Ag Award and the Agricultural Achievement Award. And those are both applications that are filled out on two different bases. One is based on your personal success in agricultural production, and one is based on your overall contributions to the agricultural industry through your organizations, through your local farm bureau, and even more. So we hope to have two state representative for each of those as well, moving on to the AFBF convention in 2022.
Young Farmers and Ranchers is going to be important for the next 100 years for the Washington Farm Bureau and every farm bureau, because we are the future's leaders. We are the ones taking over as the county presidents. We are there to fill in the spots of our state board. We are on the front lines of the policies being made and affecting our daily lives and our businesses and our ranches and farms.
The next 100 years is going to be really important, especially for us young farmers and ranchers, because there's going to be a whole new set of opportunities and challenges. And a lot of us involved, especially in this program, are so excited to face those and work together to get over them, because we want to continue the legacy that the generations before us have built, so that after this next 100 years, our next generations can see the next 100 years after that.
So you can find us on Facebook and Instagram. You can get involved first with your local county farm bureau, and that is the easiest way to get in contact with us at the state.
And also a great way for new people is to check out the website in our YFNR page on the Washington Farm Bureau website. Reach out to us in info and say, hey, I want to be involved. And we will send you info on to be involved in our monthly conference calls. That's just, you can get on right from your phone and we can meet you. And then hopefully we can get you to come to some conferences and meet us and engage. Those are great networking activities. And that's was my experience moving here 5 years ago. And it's been great ever since. They've hooked me and I can't get out.
Like Kelsey and Katie said, feel free to reach out to any of us at any time via our social media platforms on Instagram and Facebook, or check us out on the Washington State Farm Bureau website.